Welcome to the Boohee Board presentation. I'm Holly Call. When I took this job, the CMO gave us the following goals. He wanted us to spend the entire $5,000 budget each week, grow brand awareness, increase engagement, and increase sales. I decided to make our own goals, my own goals, that were a little bit more in depth. So as far as increasing brand awareness, we decided that we would increase our brand awareness by increasing our followers by a minimum of 2.5% per month. Now that turned out to be too low and we noticed it really quickly on. So we were actually able to double the goal. And so our new goal is 5% per month. This is very important because it means that we have more people seeing our social media posts and following us, so that as we do stuff in the future, it will actually be more productive because they're going to be more likely to see it because they're following us. So this is really key to us seeing success in social media marketing. The next goal was to increase overall engagement by a minimum of 2% per month. Now this one was really a low goal for us. We soon saw that within the first month, and we increased our goal to increasing our engagement by 35%. So this is the number of people who comment, like, or the best is when they share our posts. So the wonderful thing is, as we get more people watching our posts, then they go ahead and they interact with us. And this builds more of a relationship between us and the customer, or us and the social media user, and then it leads them to become customers, which leads us to our final goal. And we had the goal to increase revenue by 10% year over year, which is fantastic because we blew this goal out of the water. With just 3 months in, we're actually over 400%. So we changed this goal to hit $5 million in revenue in 1 year. And it's going to be a bit of a stretch, but I feel confident that we'll make it. As far as our marketing plan, we're going to focus on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, with the majority of the budget going to Instagram. We're going to focus on images of people with our bags traveling and having fun, as well as a mix of just pictures of our bags against like white backdrops. These images will appeal to the majority of our target market and be just the best way to kind of incorporate everyone who's interested in our bags and that we're looking to sell to. And then we'll be posting twice a day, 9 a.m., between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m., and then between 4 and 5. These are going to be kind of our peak times. As far as our strategy with the simulation, again, we focus on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. We use micro influencers because they actually cost less than, say, a macro influencer. Even though they have less followers, their followers tend to be more, they act more on what the influencer suggests. And so that we found by spending less, we could get more out of the influencers that we were paying for. And so we saw some good success with the micro influencers. We're also posting at the productive times of the day, and we're utilizing the hashtag Boohee Adventures to increase the effectiveness of all of our posts. As far as content, what worked, pictures of our luggage against white backdrops brought in the most revenue, hands down. A single post actually brought in over $17,000. And all it was a picture of our white luggage against a white backdrop, just asking if they were ready for their next adventure, hashtag Boohee Adventures. As far as impact on engagement and impressions, we found that travel pictures of people with Boohee bags were the most effective there. And for conversions, so the number of people who actually go from seeing a post to buying from that post, our biggest success was Christmas advertisements. What didn't work on the platforms we were using was blogs, infographics, and advertisements other than Christmas were actually fairly unsuccessful compared to the other content that we were using. With channels that we used, we focused on Instagram and Facebook because they really met our target market's demographic and we're able to utilize kind of their interests to specifically target those customers. The majority of our budget went to Instagram. Our content is really tailored well for Instagram because it's focused on pictures and just kind of that clean look that most of our posts have. And the remainder went to Facebook. Pinterest we did use because we found that by just reposting what we were posting on Facebook and Instagram, we could actually generate a decent amount of revenue with very little effort. And so we decided to throw Pinterest in the mix just because it works so well for organic posts or posts that we don't have to spend money on. Now, with the Taylor Swift crisis that we all painfully remember, thanks to social media, we were able to respond immediately. We posted a statement of horror of the situation, reaffirmed the company's commitment to human rights, and to get to the bottom of the situation. This quick reaction really helped solidify our customers' trust in us. We also posted photos and videos of the actual factories to put our customers' mind at ease and made the situation a lot less painful than it would have been otherwise. As far as growth, we've seen that we've had over 57 million impressions, almost 3 million engagements, so a lot of growth with those two. And then we have seen $995,951 in revenue. And the wonderful thing about this is we did it off $5,000 per week, totaling $60,000. So you can see that the revenue is definitely there and that this has been a worthwhile adventure for us. Thanks for your time.